Happy today. We are going to be talking about how you can know um, your career or business energy. Okay, how you can use your natal chart to find out the best career or business energy for you. Okay, and so if you are new to the channel, if you are new to me, any of my content in social media land, my name is Kate Catrice. I am the natal chart navigator and I help open minded, ambitious, beautiful women to transform their lives using their natal charts. And so I'm not going to be on here really super long today because when you're looking at your career, okay, your career, your business energy, um, there's three houses. There's more than three, but there's three primary houses that you really want to look at when it comes to your career, to making money, all of the things, your public persona, your legacy, all of those things. Okay, and so it's the 10th house is the main house. Okay, because that is the house of career. Excuse me, that is the house of career of your profession, your prestige, your status, your legacy, your public standing, all of those things. Okay. Um, and so that house is the first house that you want to look at. Okay. You want to look at that house, and when you're looking at that house, you want to look to see, first you got to understand what the house is about. Okay, so you got that. Boom. Okay, so then you go to the sign that is on that house. Okay, and I know this is gonna start to sound really repetitious, but when you are first learning how to read your natal chart, it's going to be very repetitious. Okay. You have to keep, I'm going to keep saying, okay, first look at the house, then look at the sign, then look at the planets. Okay. But that's just so that you can remember the steps in order. Okay. And so then next you have to look at the sign. Okay. What sign is on that house? Okay. And so each of the 12 zodiac signs, the zodiac energies, those have certain careers or business in industries that are energetically aligned with that sign. Okay, so depending upon the sign that is on the 10th house, is how that's what you will know. That's where you will find out the best careers that are or business industries that are energetically aligned to you. Okay. And so now then when you go and you start adding in the planets, okay, so the sun sign is who you are at your core. Your moon sign is your emotional temperament, okay? And then your rising sign is your persona, and it is the energy that people meet when they first meet you. That's the energy that they encounter. Um, and so if you have your sun sign or your moon sign or your Mercury, any planets in this house natally, um, it puts more of an emphasis on that area of life. Okay. And so because when you're looking at your natal chart, it's really a story. Okay. It's kind of like a road map that you get of your story to kind of guide you through, to help you navigate through this life experience. Okay. And so the planets, because they signify certain things, so say you had Venus in the 10th house, okay, that could indicate that you are going to meet a lot of your lovers because Venus rules love. Venus is associated with love, okay? And so you could meet a lot of your lovers or your marriage partner through your profession, through your career. Um, okay, having the sun here because the sun is who you are at your core. That could mean your career, your public standing, you're leaving a legacy. Like that is you. It is just It's what drive. It's one of the things that really motivate you, really push you. Okay, and it could not be because all of those things. So you may not really be shooting for prestige. You may be shooting for having an amazing career. Okay, just a career that you really love. You can really put your whole heart and soul into your career. Okay. Um, and so so by having certain planets in that house, okay, it really amplifies that area of life for you, okay? So 10th house is the first house that you want to look at. Like if you just were wanting to do like a broad, like, let me just see, is my career, is my what I'm doing out, to be known in the public, is that really, aligned with me? When you're feeling off and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just don't feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I like what I do, but it don't give me that, that feeling, that deep, love inside. Well, this is why, because you are not energetically aligned with that, career or that profession. Okay. And it's not that you can't do it, because obviously you're doing it, but you're just not aligned with it energetically. Okay. And so then the other two houses that are in this to kind of go with that house is the second house. Okay. Well, no, before I get to the second house, I'll do the sixth house. Okay. Sixth house is the house of work, service, employment. It's also the house of health, diet, pets, and small animals. Okay. So a lot of times, how, um, especially people who have like really high demanding corporate jobs. Okay. This is the easiest one to explain. High demanding corporate jobs. Okay. And so you running up the corporate ladder and you are neglecting your sixth house health energy. You are not utilizing your sixth house energy in the best possible way. And so what happens? You start to get sick. Your health starts to suffer. You start to break down. You're not eating healthy, a good, healthy, balanced diet because you're always running, you're always working. So because you're not doing that, now you're getting sick. Okay. Um, and so you're breaking down. Okay. And so when you're looking at the 10th house, you also want to look at the sixth house, because the sixth house also has to do with day to day routines. Okay. And so whatever energy is on the 10th house is going to be of the same element. And when I say element, that's fire, earth, water, or air. And so um, it's going to have that same element on the sixth house. And so you're going to have to learn how to balance those. Um, not learn how to, but they are going to really work really well together. And so you're going to have to really focus um, on cultivating and really getting in tune with your sixth house energy, because sixth house energy is what is going to propel, is what's going to enhance what you can do in the 10th house. Okay. Not only will it enhance the 10th house, it also enhances or influences the second house, which is the third house in this triangle. Okay. Um, and that is the money house. Okay. That is the resources, the physical, tangible resources. Okay. So it's the money. It represents actually money, your sense of value, your sense of worth, your earned incomes, your material possessions. Okay. It also is comforts as well. And so the third energy, the energy that's on this house is going to be the third energy in this trine. Okay. And so say you had Taurus here on the 10th house of career, and then you have, that means you will have Capricorn here on the 6th house, and the 2nd house would be Virgo. Okay. And so here, this house also talks about how you make your money. Okay. And what way do you do that? In what way do you do that? This is the how you do it. Okay. This is what you do, how you do. Okay. And this is how you are seen out in the world. Okay. So having here, say you have a Virgo on this 2nd house. Virgo is a house of service. So the ways in which you would make money, the most money, because the sign that's here shows the best possible ways for you to make money. Okay. Though going, pulling in and tapping into that energy is going to be the best possible ways for you to make money. Okay. And so if you have, say, your career, right? Your career could be but the best possible ways first, before we go to the career, the best possible ways, if it's a Virgo, say Virgo is on this house, would be service, acts of service, okay? Because Virgo energy is a very service-based energy, okay? And so if you have Virgo here, okay, that means you have Capricorn here. Virgo is a very detail-oriented energy, okay? Having Capricorn energy here is all about efficiency and growth, okay? Capricorn is all about efficiency and growth and management, okay? Those are key terms about Capricorn. Hold on, I just thought of something. For Okay, sorry about that. So, um, you have so you have Capricorn here, okay? So acts of service, okay, will be how you make your money, and then you're efficient, okay? You have to be very efficient when you are providing service to people. It doesn't matter what type of service it is. Efficiency is key in order to grow, okay? So then you go here to your 10th house, which would be Taurus, okay? And so whatever profession that you get, it may seem like it's going to take a while. So if it's a service-based industry, okay, that's the type of industry that you are in. It may take a while for you to build it up. So say you are an insurance agent, okay? That's a business that you must be efficient. You have to be efficient, okay? Here, and you have to be efficient because you're playing with people's insurance, especially if it's health insurance. Because if you're not efficient, if you don't get documents turned in on time, they may be able to lose their subsidy, lose their insurance coverage. They can't go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to be very efficient with that, you know, with that. Okay. And so then here, Taurus it's not a fast-paced energy. And so, if you're in the scenario, the insurance, it takes time to grow an insurance business. Okay. You don't just put up a thing and say, hey, I'm in insurance, and people flock to you that day. Insurance is not something sexy. So nobody's flocking to get insurance, right? And so it's something that you have to build and grow, over time. Okay. And so do you see how that works? You see how these three areas work? But when you are first looking to figure out what career or what business you want to go into. The 10th house is where you start, and then you add in the 6th house and the second house. Okay. And so that is all for today's lecture. Um, I'm pretty sure you found value in that, especially if you are looking for to get to change careers, okay? Or if you're looking to start a business, this is going to be very, very helpful for you, okay? I do have a little PDF that I can, I'm going to put the link for it. You can get it. It's a free resource. So depending upon the energy, okay, that's on the 10th house, then you'll know what career industries are um best aligned for you based on that energy. Now, this is not a inclusive or comprehensive list. It's just a few areas that are aligned for that. You can see what resonates with you, or you can do a little bit more, research on the topic and find what's aligned for you. Okay. And so I'll put that link to the free resource in the description. And what else? Okay, so the school community is now open. It opened last week, so super excited. I'm gonna put the link. Well, it's already gonna be in the description. You want to definitely come into the community. We have a student forum where you can ask questions, interact with other students. You'll be able to interact with me because I'll be in the forum, checking in periodically in the forum. So I'll be there answering questions, interacting. Um, Also, that's where all the homework will be for every week's lecture. So you want to go over there, check in, get the homework. The homework, I'm not checking the homework. Okay. Let's just start there. I ain't grading the homework. I ain't got time for all that. The homework is for you though. Okay. The homework is so that you can reference, take the lecture and pull up your chart and put it into practice form so that you can start to figure out how to utilize your chart to navigate your life. you know, I mean, it's once you really get into it and you really see how it works, it's a cheat code. Like it real deal is a cheat code for real. So the homework is over there. That is where you will register for all the full moon and new moon sessions. So you definitely want to. Now the full moon sessions are only going to be for the community. The new moon sessions will be available to the public. So if you want to get in to the community so that you can have access to both new and full moon sessions. Um, there's a student newsletter. So there's just so much within the community. And so you definitely, I would definitely love if you would join us over there. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm super excited about it. So that is now open. The link will be in the comments. And if you do want to get a 20-minute energy audit with me, where I go through your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign, I also um, inform you about your chart ruler, how it influences your chart. You can definitely book one with me. The link is also in the comments. Alrighty. And so remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, you can definitely hold it in your hand. And that should make you smile because you really do create your own reality. Have a good one.